If you want to unlock the secrets of the universe, Nikola Tesla said you have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Let's do it.
It's a big deal because this is the true story of UFOs.
Why you? Like, why? What is it about what your message was?
Because
what your idea was that made them want to tell you some top secret shit that they've tried to keep away from the American people. When you take a guy who's like a big celebrity who's in a huge rock band like you, and you just say, "Hey, meet me in an airport. I'm going to tell you about a life form that we found during the Cold War," because you're famous or because you know things.
Communication. They don't have a way to make a movie, a book. They don't know how. Don't have a way to make documentaries. They don't have a way to go on a big show like this and communicate with young people. They don't do that, and nor should they.
Now, what is Tom's way of communicating with all of us? It is music, and music happens to be energy, frequency, and vibration.
I think that this generation was meant to have this stuff come out. I don't believe that some of the events happened on accident. There's been a lot of events that are on purpose. Some have been for show. I think a lot of it is a control system that's really pushing humanity in a very specific direction.
Have been entrusted by Speaker Mike Johnson and Chairman James Comer to lead the House Oversight Task Force on Declassification of Federal Secrets.
The significance of UFOs is multiple parts, but number one, it's not what you think it is. It's not coming from other planets. The evidence doesn't suggest that.
Interdimensional.
Yes. And the reason is because time is parallel.
You see, on a record, time runs parallel with a start and an end date. Let's think of it in reverse, though. This is our start and this is our end. But you see, the universe is constantly pulling itself apart and constantly expanding. So if time started here and ends here, there's a chance we are somewhere in the middle of this craziness, what we call life. And every little dash is a year. We'll get into this a little bit deeper.
So, like, they've got a time frame where they've had these events take place. Is that what you think?
Yeah, and they also time travel, which is different than what people think in like a movie where they sit in a machine and all of a sudden you're in the 1930s and you got to go save humanity.
Excuse me, did Tom just say time travel?
Angles and stuff, but those angles are the key to tetrahedral physics. And once you understand the science of that, that's the secret to space travel and time travel.
Next, Tom talks about the technology of re-engineering spacecraft. Check this out.
When you use the technology, there's a time difference between what they're doing inside of an artificially created bubble of gravity of sorts, and then what's on the outside. So if you're on the inside of one of those machines, everything would be skewed more black and white. There would be like a red shift, and everybody would look frozen. So you literally could fly around and grab a Coke out of someone's hand and put it in someone else's hand. It's really...
Where are you getting this from?
The technology not only exists, we've figured out how to play with it, but I'm not going to really get into that here. That is what we're doing at my company, though. That is the announcement.
That is the announcement. Y'all, you and I have been living in the past.